yɛwura the month of March. Na my birthday month. Na ɛsa month bia there is a lot of football. A lot of football. Ubenya bi in the month of March. Say already tactical board no cry. Bibi actually say the month of March gives you a lot of excitement. Rich, in the month of March, may I sure say we will see especially the top 5 European leagues, winners, there are some very, very decisive games. Boy match. For instance, and the 1st of March, bought Napoli Inter, which say who follow Serie A now. When you say Napoli Inter today, a Serie A decider. In that same month, Rich, Barcelona bought Atletico Madrid. In this same month, Remy, Rich, even Ghanaians will know the fate of the Black Stars. And other World Cup qualifiers will come any other continent. In this same match, you have about UEFA Nations League quarterfinals and games bebre. And in this same month, you have about Champions League round of 16 games, and Rich, the month of March gives us a lot, even including the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final games. In the month of March, there is a lot for football fans. Say, when we say a month we are the finals of the Carabao Cup, Newcastle against Liverpool, Wembley. There were a lot of games, a lot of them. And Rich, anywhere. Month of March, very, very exciting. Started from the Emirates FA Cup, and was the 5th round. Said now only 50 discuss, Interestingly, clubs be a free. Ama, I say, omo Premier League nimuna, omo betimi ageno. Ayaka and among those clubs, there are exciting parents beer omo Liverpool Rich and can monopolize English football. Interestingly, Tima and what championship echo relegation Liverpool at the Efremo, and that is the spirit of the FA Cup. Chelsea, Brighton and Hove Albion and a year or more. And they have been very, very interesting games. Now, Rich, man to a Remy. Say, we are Panther TMS are warning way. There are interesting deciders any Champions League elimination games, ball. Rich, ahead of the Champions League midweeks, so we can now precede those Champions League midweeks, teams now are involved in the Champions League, Rich. I assure you. Because there will be divided attention. Even from coaches, any lineups are on for those games on in domestic football ahead of the midweeker on in the Champions League. And to be very, very careful, say you leagues book careful now, say season a book careful this and now. I the priorities and the strategies, it may affect some domestic games be one share na on TSA. For instance, Rich, I am expecting say Liverpool the both Champions League gamer because almost start a big gap in the Premier League. Rich, I am expecting an slot to make some rotations. The weeks are ever preceding Real Madrid Barcelona games. The Champions League proper I'm expecting Hansi Flick, Ancelotti say obey some rotation be our meeting. So that is the communication now. May they air to Abonte. Now Rich, let's zoom straight into the games. And yes, Villa and Cardiff. Emma Villa double from Marco Asensio. Hey, team my friend Cardiff now share first goal. No? The assist from Rashford. Now Asensio on the end of the cross. I'm saying, hey, Marcus Rashford. Doctor. You win. Uboma you as a ball crowd movie that. Until more the beer muna. Or call Villa, he seems to come to light. I say, this will be a swift so. Man, you more problem. I was some Hena Moka Wansem. Rich, I am expecting Crystal Palace say Omobeyi me war. And me I just say Obia Tatis because I say, hey, FA Cup they say yeah they can about you know. Now some interesting upsets abemu. But I'm expecting team my friend Crystal Palace or say who's back say Omobeti me aye me war for no. E dey free mu. Preston North End game no against Burnley. I am in favor of Burnley for no. I think so Omoya there actually Preston North End for no. Rich, may expect an over 1.5 game in Bournemouth and Wolverhampton Wanderers. A game now Omoba Bono. That is my expectation and there we are training. I'm expecting over 1.5 in Bournemouth against Tima, your friend Wolverhampton Wanderers. And you're among one. A woman said Plymouth for no, and a Liverpool. But Rich, at the Etihad, they say Pep Guardiola trophy be no bet me. The best shot for a trophy is the FA Cup. And I am expecting City say Omo Ebeshe Tima, your friend Plymouth for no. Newcastle against Brighton, a very, very interesting game. But and also so a game I'll be expecting an over 1.5 game. Ewo honum. Now Rich. Metisa only Fifi. Kasa about Manchester United and Fulham. And I have forgotten who said it. But Metisa Oga say, oh, but Manchester United a better team Fulham. This season, no.
And it be a Fifi like
no. This season.
Wait, team doesn't quit.
This season, no. And even carrying form, no. Man, you are better than Fulham. No. A deal, fine. But this season and carrying form, Manchester United is not a better team. And Fulham. Me two me home for. And me two Panthers are on me Jimmy Defo. Say, Man U both game this season. So what fan can bet when I am here and fan count. Because Man U at this moment, Rich, Abba one of the most unpredictable teams ever we are seeing. They can turn up and win game BCC. But they can be very, very abysmal with our performance. Everything quite with some cry. And I have avoided Manchester United until I see clearly what our behavior is here. Rich, may expect to say, Nuno Espirito Santo this season, me so on to me in G League now. But he's having a fantastic season with Nottingham Forest. Meaning say one of their platforms are obey the idea further than a course said this season was a very good season for Ono and Nottingham Forest should be the FA Cup. And against Karen, meaning say Karen and the team no are very stubborn. And with the FA Cup a map platform for upset, you know, they will want to do something against Nottingham Forest. But Rich, on paper, I think say Nottingham is too good. Say Omo ebetimi eliminate team your friend Essex Town FM. So this will be my prediction for the FA Cup fifth time now. So I started enroll with Villa and the team your friend team your friend Cardiff no. Now the rest of the games no. This will be my prediction. Now let's go to me sure say every football fan today. This is the game you need to watch. And we have 5 p.m. We need to play a decider for the Serie A. And the throne is set for who sits on it. Antonio Conte against Inzaghi. In Inter Milan against Napoli. Romelu Lukaku against Lautaro Martinez. Team Bay and Enenumre Rich in the decider for the Italian Serie A. Obeyi no waka say me and I'm a sefata say I want say me Scudetto. Now Rich, the massa game way want some can I the more and say in the reverse fixture out San Siro on 1-1. And you can't separate the teams for now. Now, as if say 1-1 on boy in the reverse fixture ain't enough. Rich, on the Italian Serie A table, the points gap between Inter and Napoli is again 1 point. 57-67. 57-56. So the points gap between the teams, is only 1 point. And the last time they met, Rich, the game couldn't separate the two teams. McTominay, Panya first goal, then Inter came and equalized. Eofie, your pong game, na 1-1. Now, Rich, okay, the memories are Naples Edemao when Osimhen led them to win the Scudetto. Emma yeah na yenyini to become student of the game na yate for Maradona more time. Our more catcher and say the Italians are passionate about football, but among the Italians, say open one evidence of and confirm you so passionate about the game, you need to go to Naples. Na Mauricio Sarri catcher, na Marek Hamsik catcher. Now there are a lot of players Omakobo or Naples. Now Omakache, how it feels like. Rich, it took Yay to see them win the league. And some young say, Ampa, this town is so passionate about Omo football. Now, any game never saw you, man. Rich, Anya Crano. We will see one of the best Italian passionate atmosphere for a game. Napoli never fear. And they know this game is so crucial. And they will turn up, make the place very, very conducive for this game. Remember why a dark kasa for that game we are Yabeshan and Yumre. Now, Rich, when you say ahead of this game, even before that game in Babasuno, there were Italian media men. Now, Omo report say Antonio Conte was considering say for that game when Kuano he want to go for back. But Rich, now there's an injury to Nguisa. I'm almost saying Antonio Conte. Oh,
3 now.
Yes, because the fallback, any the way I know we see a plan, say 4-3-3. Nanka wabo players are ebe suit the 4-3-3 no. Now what team match team e friend Inter no. Now with Nguisa injury ama say so me say me call for back. Probably it may affect me. And Sky Italia has given us 2 powerful 11 yeah, they have analysis into this game. Now, Rich, we start from Inter. I am waiting. So, Obia fit to Inter. This is going to be their outfield top first 11. Make it outfield because so Obia fit it will include Jan Soma as a goalkeeper, but Soma and fit into goalkeeper Martinez and them. But the rest of the team, Inter first 11. Bisek, Acerbi, Bastoni, Trebak, Dumfries, right wing back, Dimarco, left wing back, Enfifi Miensa, Chanoglu, Nicola Baera, Henrik Mkhitaryan, then Enimho, Thuram, Lautaro Martinez. This is Inter. This is Inzaghi's team. Say any name say Inter able. Now with the injuries to Napoli, Rich, this is what Sky Italia is telling us Napoli is also coming with. Mereth, Di Lorenzo, Ramani, Alexandro Biegomo, Politano, Spinazzola, Philip Bellin, Lobotka, McTominay, then Enimuho of Lukaku and Raspadori. We shouldn't forget Ngweza are missing with injury. David Neres and so are missing with injury. Now, Rich, with these two lineups now, dear Mammy Gidi say, do ye book game no our Naples, but Inter a favorite and say this is too consistent for Inter. This lineup very, very consistent. Omo bossy for years. Omo tiomo was to say as omo first 11. But you could clearly see say Napoli Diano, there are changes in even roles and players be on Mabesham because of injuries. Say injury, Philip Bellin match we on Benhu. At all on Bahukra. Say injury, Rich Raspadori will sit on the bench for game beat CC. Say injury, Politano will not be playing at right wing back. He will play in the front three of Ono, Lukaku here, then David Neres there as a front three. At most, it will be a 3-4-3 with Politano, David Neres, and Lukaku front three. But today, they have to make shift of a lot of things because of injury. Rich, Ayala big games IS decided to say, coach are a lot to react to. Don't win. There are stable. Now go in with the plan. Any the players are omuna debut omuna matches no. Omuna ya no more upper hand. And even though game on air cost away for team FN Inter Milan, Rich, I think say they are favorites, and the worst results they will get will be say omo anya de crown on the draw. So a double chance for Inter aya away team for the decider of the Italian Serie A. Because so an area no. Now let's finish off with games in the Spanish La Liga. Now, baby, a Spanish league nedru no. Baby, I'm in Spanish table and I'm a familiar songo. I say there is no room for imbecility. Baby, I do no rich. You dare not put a wrong foot. You dare not. And I love the way Fifi put it. 3 teams no more pre-league in no. Rich, this weekend seems to have tricky games. And games are Rich, omo boy nyina so no. Omo ni tita was a Champions League ba. Enti amani very, very interesting. Now, Madrid have the opportunity to play early than the competitors. And Madrid airborne even earlier than Atletico Madrid and also and Barca will play tomorrow. Rich, Madrid air ko Sevilla acronym. Na omone Betis akwa kobo. Na Carlo Ancelotti, I love the way he communicates around these games because he seems to speak the right words. Rich, Ancelotti say, and the underlying word was crucial. Or say, we are playing for 3 crucial points in the fight for La Liga against Betis. And he described any game, any 3 points player has taken, as crucial. And Ojitum say it is one of the games in the fight for the Spanish La Liga. But there is a big problem for Pogba any Real Madrid fans and who you are seeing now. Rich, you look at the Real Madrid squad. Good for them, Thibaut Courtois is back. But Rich, there is no Dani Ceballos.
The Newton Cruz.
And there is no Jude Bellingham. In the game now, Real Madrid El Comuno. Omuni Dani Ceballos, and they don't have Jude Bellingham for this game. Now, Rich, Matisse Ayala and Kofoka season is starting for fono. People were talking about Real Madrid any balance. After Kwadi, Edumusi Real Madrid ain't me mobona yenim omo and Ancelotti because Toni Kroos any hobby. But Rich, when Real Madrid and Ancelotti decided to give Dani Ceballos the opportunity to come and do what at least Obia or the attribute close to Toni Kroos, every team the Real Madrid team no and confirm can want them. Me tactically, Rich. Real Madrid and say stability o man nyina. Aye Carlo Ancelotti GDA or the Dani Ceballos to start playing games. Makase, ball is one bobida. Rich, one of the most important players on the pitch. Aye players na omo ball ema with team no e control with tempo man. So Dani Ceballos Real Madrid team no more. A guy when Toni Kroos was on the pitch. Rich, players like that, and a chill say, Bona Yabono, you do a stage where we have to go quick. And I said, I was here calm it down. Now you slow game it down. It is all right. Anytime now Toni Kroos Real Madrid team in Ibiano on the control of tempo anymore. And today, in recent games, Real Madrid aboni na you Dani Ceballos na say adwuma no mo. Bonnie can na so when we are all playing on to give a quick passer, it tells the team say we need to go faster. So on slow ball down, no they done no one about back pass no asajia. It tells the team let's calm down. Now he is not there. Rich and Emma Miami Shimima Real Madrid for this team. Now Real Madrid pro peepers and looking beyond this Betis game. And they are proposing, say, without Dani Ceballos, especially in the Champions League, and in games where they will be getting Jude Bellingham back, how should Real Madrid approach the absence of Dani Ceballos? Rich, Ebimusio, Omumpushi Federico Valverde, and Confifi with Chomani. Now Lucas Vazquez in Mebodu too. Now, Omoba fix a problem, no? Ebimusi Debi. In big games, we can't afford Lucas Vazquez at right back. Yema Federico Valverde money right back now. Na yema Luka Modric, Efan in Penisam, any experience, MJ 51 with Chomani. Na yentimi Efan solving problem, no? Ebimusio Ayanokre. We can still keep Federico Valverde our right back. Na Yabo Luka Modric, but Camavinga will do a better job in space of Chomani in controlling the tempo than Abranti FN Chomani. Ebimusio okay, we can still keep him. But Omunya Jenny say Yemfa Luka Modric mum Emebo. We should play both Chomani and Camavinga. So in the absence of one player in Dani Ceballos, now Real Madrid first now started realizing say, sir, Nancy, the stability that team it is because they've had belief in one player to come and play the Toni Kroos role and Oyeniye, and without him, they need to find a solution to it. Medical can say, and yes, Ceballos on Kwan missing from this game. Jude is also missing, and according to Massa, this is Real Madrid first 11 for any game against Real Betis. Rich, Courtois, Lucas Vazquez, Ferland Mendy, Rudiger Asensio, Luka Modric, Chomani, Camavinga, then Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Rich.
And then the Kakrabina, Duba Kwabana, Emrefi.
Sir, Madrid, you saw Obosia. Are they playing Chomani number 6, Camavinga number 8, Luka Modric number 10 in the new Jude Bellingham role behind the 3 strikers? And I say they are playing Luka Modric as a deep lying playmaker with 2 young Frenchmen beside him to do the box to box for him. Then you are isolated front 3 and say when the ball no go anymore, they can do whatever they want to do with them. Me she game and now I'll be looking at how Carlo Ancelotti deploy these guys in the middle, and the role now I will say Omo Ebono. Rich, this Real Madrid team is good on paper. It is good enough to beat Real Betis, but they should be very, very careful. Say Omo need tempo controller, Omo fifi, and that could spell some doom be in the spell of the games, at the Amame. I will go for an over 1.5 in Betis, Real Madrid, and Honum. Now, any Real Madrid in Kwana in it. El Cholo so enya, and look at the games he's going to play, Rich. From Athletic Club Bilbao, Obabo Real Madrid in the Champions League, Ako away to Getafe, Ababo Real Madrid in the Reverse League, Abo Barcelona, and Wababo Espanyol. Difficult games for Tima, your friend Atletico Madrid. Now, so we games now air corner, Rich. Then it means they have to win this game. Interestingly, I was San Meme, Atletico Madrid share Athletic Club 1-0. And Omo Eddie Efi Eddie Baye. In today's game, Rich, and Tia Yenya and say, Oriya Ferro El Cholo ebe changes on the team. Jean Oblak Beda, Molina Beba at right back. It means Marcos Llorente, Ben Fifi. Now Wababo game nibi now as a midfielder with Galan, Lenormand, and Lenglet. So it means that Jimenez kwa bench ni Fifi one no problem. But Rich and Tia Yenya say the front 2 year anyway. It is going to be Griezmann with Alexander Soloff, and not Julian Alvarez for the Atletico Bilbao game. Into Soloff and Ebabebo. Of course, the Nico brothers will be there, the William brothers will be there with Berenguer, any new young striker, Sanadi, Ewo Enimuho. Look, in the code that I developed, Rich, me who game we say Atletico Madrid will play a typical Atletico Madrid game. Double chance in the second half for Atletico Madrid. No matter how a game we back on, in the second half of the year, based on the first half results, Atletico will adjust war and make sure they don't say Omo Lucy in the first half. They want to come back in the second half and make amends. If they are winning, they want to protect it. And the wisest bet Abetinako our this game a second half double chance for Tima, your friend Atletico Madrid. Rich, by the time of Barcelona, not only Real Madrid results, not only Atletico Madrid results, and on able fear against Real Sociedad. I watched Sociedad against Real Madrid or the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. Good team, but ruthless. Barca should be able to account for them, especially when they know the results of the two teams, Rich, interesting games be or Bundesliga. Let's go for our usual goals. Our Bundesliga now. Yanfa enka hona yanwe the ebetimi ede amayanti. Quickly, let's go to the whiteboard. Na yama 2 goals, na yentimi enko yenim. 2 goals in here, Rich. First one, no. 1-7 CA 2-9 4F 1-7 CA 2-9 4F. And a second one also 1-7 CA 4-2 C6 1-7 CA 4-2 C6 1-7 CA 2-9 4F. 2 betway codes for any games in across the continent and the BR